These are the Amaran Pixel Tubes and Aputure INFINIBARs.
This is a CineD Gear News video, supported by B&H and CVP.
This is CineD. I'm Nino here at NAB 2023 with Brandon from Aputure. How are you?
I'm doing great. We are super excited to be here at NAB 2023, the 100th anniversary of NAB, and we have a lot of products to show.
So have you been coming for the last 99 years?
I have not been coming for the last 99 years. No, I have not.
Okay, just wanted to know, just to make sure. So we're talking about tubes, Aputure tubes, Amaran tubes, Pixel tubes, INFINITubes. What can you tell me about them?
Yeah, so over here on my left, we have the Amaran Pixel Tubes, and in here in my hand, I have the Aputure INFINIBAR. So we can go a little bit over both of these a little bit separately. So here we have the Amaran Pixel Tubes. These are 1 foot, 2 foot, and 4 foot pixel tubes for Amaran. So this is an addition to our Amaran T2c and T4c, which have higher power and the external battery. But for everyone who wanted to use Amaran tubes in a practical, in-camera practicals, that's what the Amaran Pixel Tubes are for. You have 4 pixels in the 1 foot, up to 16 pixels in the 4 foot. And with the INFINIBARs and the Pixel Tubes, we have the only 1 foot tubes on the market with pixel controls, because not everyone else has that feature, and we wanted to have a full line of 1, 2, and 4 foot lights that had those pixel capabilities. So that's through the Pixel Tubes and the INFINIBARs right here. So these have built-in batteries, they have bunches of pixels, and they also charge over USB-C. So that was a part of the Amaran. We wanted to make everything as accessible and easy as possible. So these guys charge over USB-C, and the 2 and 4 foot charges over USB-C PD, so 20 watts and 32 watts for the Amaran Pixel Tubes. So you can use the included USB chargers, or if you have your own USB dock, you can charge right there as well. So we wanted to make everything really easy. They also come with built-in magnets. Magnets were really important for us when we were making the tubes. So the PT4c has rotatable end caps. So you can rotate this guy with the magnets, and then the PT2c and PT4c come with these clear T12 tube clamps that also have magnets built into them, as well as a 3/8 inch screw. So we wanted to make sure that everyone had the ability to mount these lights in some way, shape, or form, whether you're using stands, whether you're using a baby pin, whether you're using an eye bolt, or whether you're using these magnets with these tube clamps on the back. So trying to make everything as easy as possible for the Amaran Pixel Tubes that come in the 1, 2, and the 4 foot, and then the 2 and the 4 foot also come in 2 light production kits that come with the stands and also USB-C to DMX adapters. So these guys, despite being Amaran products, are still USB DMX compatible. So we'll just use a USB-C to DMX adapter with a Type-C input to charge and control these guys all at once.
Nice. How long does the battery charge last?
The PT1c lasts for 70 minutes on full charge and full output, and the PT2c and PT4c last for 170 minutes at full output.
Great. And what's in your hand?
And in my hand, we have the Aputure INFINIBAR. So alongside the Amaran Pixel Tubes, which everyone was asking for Pixel Tubes from Amaran, they also wanted Pixel Tubes from Aputure. So that's what the INFINIBARs are. They're an answer to a very particular use case, because we didn't want to make something that was just like the Pixel Tubes. We didn't want to make something that was just like what's already on the market. That's why we came out with the Aputure INFINIBARs, because they provide a different solution that no one else has so far. So they're called the INFINIBARs because they have this seamless blending technology. So on the ends right here, they have 2 millimeter thin translucent end caps. So I can stick 2 INFINIBARs back to back and allow them to run continuously, and it'll seem like it's a seamless transmission of light. So that's why we just called them the INFINIBARs, because you can connect them infinitely. And then on
How many did you try? How many did you put next to each other?
I have done over about 24 feet of them all into one shape. And then beyond that, I've also done a bunch of the other shapes, because on the back of the INFINIBARs, we also have these DC connectors with quarter 20s. So you can connect them with the straight connectors that each of them come with. That's how you connect them end to end. Or you can connect them with a bunch of the shapes that you can see on the front of our booth. We have a bunch of the different connectors. We have 10 connectors in total, including the straight connector, to make different shapes out of the INFINIBARs, because that was something that we wanted to do with these, make them good as in-camera practicals as well.
So the question is, who will try to bring them to infinity? Like, how many will they put next to each other?
That's a great question. I have not seen anyone hit the limits yet of how many they can put together, but I want to see someone do a really big setup with these, because you can really do a lot with the capabilities of this. And this, by using these DC inputs, once you get a larger power supply, you can actually have your larger power supply power multiple lights all from one port, because there's a DC input on the side right here. That's how you inject power when you have them connected on the back. And then mounting them is really easy with the INFINIBAR rail clamp. So you have this baby pin clamp right here that goes into the rail.
Yeah.
So I can just slide that in and then screw it back in, so I can mount it really easily with the gobo head. And you can just mount it with the neodymium magnets on the back of these guys. So as you can see, we really love magnets because magnets are just really easy to set up on set. So rather than having to get like additional grip, just magnetize it to a fluorescent fixture, magnetize it to any steel beams, and you're good to go with these INFINIBARs.
What's the thought process behind having these have a flat surface versus these being round?
Exactly. So that's why we call them the bars, because they're flat. The flat surface allows us to take advantage of that seamless blending technology, because I can connect them end to end. I can also add another one at a right angle right here. And that is allowed because it is a flat surface and we're able to project light a little bit more directionally and allows us to create those shapes a little more clearly. Once you see all of the shapes on the front of the booth, you can see like where the flat surface and how the front forward light projection actually comes into play. And these guys, also differently than the Amaran Pixel Tubes, not only have DMX via USB-C in addition to SideSync, of course. These guys we built for the Aputure community, for the professional cinematographers and gaffers, so they also have built-in Lumen Radio CRMX with the TMO2 chip.
Let's talk about the different sizes you have, because here we only see the shorter ones, but there's more, right?
Exactly. Here in my hand, I have the PB6, which is the 2-foot size. That's 60 centimeters for those of you in metric. We also have the PB3 and PB12. That's 30 centimeters and 120 centimeters. So that's 1 foot, 2 foot, and 4 foot. So like I said, with the Pixel Tubes and the INFINIBARs, it's a full family, each one of 1, 2, and 4 foot that have pixel control. And we also have kits for the 2 and 4 foot sizes. They come in 8-light kits as well, and as you can see right behind me, they come in 8-light PB6 kits and 8-light PB12 kits.
All right, let's finish off with the standard question of pricing and availability.
Yeah, for sure thing. So these guys have been available since February 28th. We launched them all on the same day. So the PT1c comes in at $139, PT2c at $299, and the PT4c at $429. And then they also have 2-light production kits as well. And then the INFINIBARs, the PB3 comes in at $299, the PB6 comes in at $479, and the PB12 comes in at $639. And then you also have your 8-light kits of the PB6 for $48.50 and the PB12 8-light kit for $63.50. So there's a lot of different configurations and also a lot of different accessories. There's a softbox and a grid for each of the INFINIBARs. You can also get the grids for the T2C, PT2C, and PT4C. They're the same grids as the T2C and T4C. So plenty of accessories, including all the INFINIBAR connectors. I'm pretty sure when we launched these, we launched like 30 SKUs at one time. So check out the pricing for the connectors and the INFINIBARs online.
So everybody who's working in your warehouse has a headache now, I guess, for sorting everything out.
Yeah, exactly. There's 9 different connectors that we sell separately, and then a lighting kit with a full-size case like the Nova P300C that contains all of them together. So,
And everything is already shipping?
yes, all these products are already shipping. The connectors, the INFINIBARs, the Pixel Tubes are already shipping now.
Cool. Thank you very much for your time and all the details. And yeah, have a good show.
Thanks, Nino.
Thanks everybody for watching. Stay tuned to CineD for a lot more from NAB 2023, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks.